Hey, Mike, guess you better make me co-host just in case.
Hey, how you doing?
Better. Oh, yeah, how are you?
I'm good too. So it's not your birthday anymore. How are you coping?
I missed the birthday celebrations, but that's okay. But I'm dealing with some challenges, but this too shall pass, but something better my way comes.
Yeah.
It's good to see your face and it's great to hear your voice.
And you're feeling a bit frail or something you were saying.
No, I'm just going through some challenges, and as soon as I get a better handle on it, I'll be more than willing to share. But just say, at 71, I was not prepared for what I'm going through right now. But fortunately, I have a few people who are coming to or rallying around me, and I think I'll make it through this.
Mm.
Right now, my life reads like a soap opera.
Oh dear. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Yeah.
Oh, we'll most definitely do that.
Yeah, please. I'm doing a hot water bottle for Sue because it's so cold this afternoon over here. How's your temperature?
It's getting colder, but it's not
It's
bad yet.
not hot water bottle during the day cold yet.
No. In fact, that's a good question. What is the weather like right now? I think we are. It's warm for us. Well, no, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit.
That doesn't seem too bad.
No, that's not really bad.
I think that's roughly where we are. I've got a way of
But
making.
fortunately, where I am, there's heat, and yeah, and I have an internet connection, so that's better.
So you're winning.
Yes,
So warm.
water bottles make me nervous.
Why?
I always have this thing that, well, sometimes, like when they used to send me down south for the summer, sometimes they put water bottles in the bed at night.
All right.
And I always had this thing like, what if it pops? What if it leaks?
Yeah. But well, as you get older, of course, it could be a great excuse if the bed's wet in the morning. Oh, the water bottle must have leaked.
Yeah.
One of us did. I could give this to Sue. Are we getting anyone coming on these days? Because the last time I popped in,
well, Kenza was on, I think, last week. I came in late.
Yeah.
I think I came in late last week. My schedule has been kind of really crazy. Kenza was on, and it's been kind of hectic. But
yeah, especially for Gaza.
Yes,
Oh.
I really feel for the folk in Gaza.
Yeah.
You know.
And it just seems that I've seen a few Israeli ministers saying basically, unless the people in Gaza give us Hamas, it's their own fault if we bomb them. It's their own fault if we kill children. It's their own fault if we bomb hospitals.
Which I don't agree with that. I don't agree with blaming the victims. And it's a lot of the people in Gaza don't agree with Hamas, but they don't have control over it.
Absolutely.
And then they turned off all the power, water, and electricity.
Yeah, and medicine coming in.
Right.
Yeah. And then you get someone saying, yeah, but they can't get any medicine in, but somehow they're getting munitions in.
Yeah, but those are entirely different things.
Yeah, both sides are totally in the wrong, I think.
I agree. Okay.
None of the kids have come on yet.
But you're looking good.
Oh. I've got to wash up before dinner.
Oh, that's right. It's in the evening where you are.
Yeah,
It's
just
still lunchtime where I am.
but Matt said he needs this to cook the mushroom pasta tonight. And if I don't wash it, he's going to get takeaway.
Ah.
And Sue doesn't like, well, we both prefer Matt's cooking to take away.
Yeah, I'm in fact, at some point today, I've got to mince some mushrooms and saute some mushrooms and onions. And I think I'm gonna add it to some tomato sauce and have it over pasta, over noodles.
Oh, lovely.
At least that's the plan.
Yeah. I think yesterday was National Mushroom Day in the States.
Ah,
If we're having mushrooms today, we missed it by a day, but it might be a couple of days.
I like mushrooms.
Mm. Yeah,
And it reminds me of when so I used to have an active group called Tomorrow's Voices, which was my apprentice and leadership workshop series. And the kids would take over my apartment over the weekends.
Mhm.
Now I'm vegetarian, and I didn't force them to be vegetarian, but I'm vegetarian. So they would come over and they would eat, and they would say, "Oh, this was delicious," but I thought you were vegetarian. I said, "I am," but you just served this meat. I said, "No, it didn't." No,
Yeah.
there's meat in the spaghetti sauce. I said, "No." Well, yes, there was. I said, "No, that was mushroom." I don't like mushrooms. I said, "You ate 2 helpings."
Yeah. Matt gets the great big mushrooms and shreds them with a fork and
Right.
uses powders and things and serves it up like like shredded pork.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it does taste so good. I mean, it's not quite like the taste of pork, but it's really
No,
good.
right, but it does have, and that's one of the things I tell people that when you're eating vegetarian or vegan equivalents, it's not going to taste exactly like
No.
meat, but it's going to have a nice flavor and texture to it if it's done properly.
Yeah, and I mean, you can get this fake meat, and we never use that. We used to at a
Well,
time vegan sausages because Sue and Matt are both vegan, and I'm sort of vegan by default. No, yesterday I went to Henley for some Santa photo shoot and had a mixed grill in the pub in Henley. So I had chicken and beef and pork.
I don't call them fake meat. I serve meat alternatives. And a lot of times I found out it's interesting, as long as I don't say that it's vegan or vegetarian and just serve it, people are happy and content. But if I say it's vegan or vegetarian, they go, "That was nice, but I need some meat."
Yeah.
And it's all on perception and expectation.
Matt used to taste things like umami flavoring and all sorts.
Yes.
And it doesn't taste like you're missing anything at all.
Right. Did you talk to John?
Is John coming in?
I don't know. I was asking you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying hello, John. I spoke to him probably 3 or 4 weeks ago on a Tuesday, and it was just him and me that turned up. We had a bit of a blather and then cut it short just after past because we figured, well, Nigeria might come on at past, but no one did.
Right. I really miss. I'm really working on doing this on a regular basis. A lot of it had to do with me having access to the internet. And then I found out that one of the reasons why I was having so much difficulty connecting was Chromebook and Google don't get along. I didn't know that. So now I'm dealing with an older but more reliable ThinkPad. And I got to rename it because I'm going to call it the Workhorse because this thing is older, but it works better. The camera is better. The sound is better.
Yeah.
And right now I have reliable internet. So that's a good thing.
But I thought Chromebook and Google were sort of made for each other.
That's what I thought, but I don't like Chromebook. I mean, I knew I bought a Chromebook and forgot I bought one. A year later, I came across it. I don't know, it was stashed away with my electronics.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, let me start this thing up. And it started giving me instructions to hit buttons that don't exist on the Chromebook that I have. And that's when I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah. Press escape. I haven't got escape.
Right.
Command key. What command key?
See.
Yeah.
Was that your sous chef who was sneaking in the background?
Right.
Was that the sous chef that was sneaking in the background?
No, that's the absolute chef. Look,
Ah,
I'm the KP because you can see I'm washing up. And I guess
see,
because
I'll cook in a moment.
she'd have to be the sous chef.
I don't like, I'm not the person for KP. I'll wreck a kitchen, but I don't like doing dishes.
Mm.
In fact, I dislike it so much that if I had the money after cooking, I would throw out everything that I messed up and start anew each time, which is probably why I don't have the money.
Yes. Well, the thing is, Matt's worked as a chef and stuff. I mean, he's living at home with us again at the moment, so it's a good idea to let him do the cooking and we'll do the
Hey.
eating. You know, you don't have a Rembrandt living in the house and try and do your own water paints.
Hey. When Tomorrow's Voices, when the young men, when Tomorrow's Voices were traveling, someone said, if the Baba C's vegetarian, no, they said, are you guys vegetarian? They said, semi. Well, what does that mean? Well, Baba C's vegetarian. What does that mean? Well, when we're with him, we're vegetarian. And they weren't complaining. They enjoyed the food.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, they enjoyed the food so much that one day, after a performance, that sometimes when we did a really good performance, I would treat them to lunch. And I didn't get paid on time, so I didn't have enough money to treat them to what we're accustomed to. So I gave them each treat. Now this is years ago. I gave them each some money. I said, "You guys can go to McDonald's and get something." And the looks on their faces were like, "What did we do wrong? Whatever it was, we apologize. Let us make up for." I said, "You guys didn't do anything wrong, but you're sending us to McDonald's. You never sent us to McDonald's." I said, "What did I tell you guys before I said go to McDonald's?" And they thought, "You didn't get paid today." I said, "Right. And I have just enough money to give you each several bucks so you can go and buy something. You don't have to go to McDonald's, but I don't have enough money to take us out like we usually go."
Yeah.
So some of them were wise. They pooled their money together and they bought pizza and drinks. Some of them went to McDonald's and got limited amount of food, but they were like, never do that again.
Did you say to them, "You're not the boss of me"?
Say again. It's about 1:15.
Currently, it's looking like just us, isn't it?
Yes, it's the elders
Wow.
reminiscing.
Yeah. Oh, the proper job, a proper bowl. Because all he told me was he needs the pot, but he's going to serve stuff from it. You're going to need to really chop stuff up. And put it in.
Yes.
Tell you what, for a chef, he doesn't take good care of his knives.
That's not good.
And I just chuck them in with everything, which probably isn't a good idea for the blades, is it?
No. Now I have a brother who was, don't tell him I said this, but when he's in his game, he's chef quality. But he used to be, for lack of a better word, a fishmonger. And he had his own separate blades for dealing with fish. And his blades were uber sharp.
Great.
I hope they're not the grapes of wrath. But he could fillet and devein a salmon. I mean, almost quicker than you could say do it. Waleed, have you heard from John? Did he say whether or not he would be here today?
Love this glass. Star Wars glass.
Oh, yes. I have a glass, I have a cup, a mug, a coffee mug.
Can't hear you. Have you gone muted or?
Can you hear me now?
No sound coming through. I mean, it's the blessing. And now Matt started playing drums upstairs.
Can you hear me now? No.
Obviously, I'm getting no sound from you at all. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
But I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I thought maybe you were just teasing. Oh,
Still can't hear me. Huh. Check one, check two, check one, check two.
had a letter through saying they're going to put it on a water meter because they think people are using too much water. And I'm just looking here and I'm running the water to rinse these. So I think, yeah, you shouldn't do that probably. It's just a
Can you hear me
habit
now?
over the years.
Huh.
Weird, I've never known you this quiet.
Berg. Can you hear me now?
I wonder if that mic will be better. Oh, oh no, my battery's about to run out.
Check one, check two, check one, check two. Can you hear me now? Check one, check two, check one, check two. Check one, check two, check one, check two. I don't know why you can't hear me.
Obviously, say something.
Something.
Hey, it worked. The speakers on my thing have packed up.
Oh, that's what it was. Because I kept doing tests and my test kept saying that I was audio, whatever. And so I switched to this big headset and you still couldn't hear me.
No, as I say, that's what made me think maybe it's this end. I've plugged in these
Right.
and it's working. It's obviously something wrong with the sound card or some other bit that does noise.
Yeah. We're going to give it a few more minutes.
Yeah. And the battery is going so quickly. It's not even that old, this laptop. It's I think about 2018, 2019.
Were you using a phone or are you using a laptop?
It's a laptop. Yeah.
My workhorse is supposed to give me 2 hours, but it doesn't always do it. I have it plugged in right now.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing, when I first had it, I used to get 12 hours, but I've had it without it for about 2 hours, and it's suddenly said, battery's going to turn off. It's going to turn off. So I went and got the power socket. Keep it going. Oops.
Don't slice your don't slice your don't slice your mic.
No, these aren't the sharp knives. These are the ones I'm trusted with. The things that are out the pot. Yeah, I haven't done the lid yet. Right. Yeah. Right. But obviously, I think I'm going to give up and so concentrate on my washing up and getting stuff done.
Well, I was going to suggest we give it 5 minutes past 30 after, half past, just
Okay.
in case Nigeria comes in late.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 25 past.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just gone. Yeah. Right. I should just take my earphones out because they're tethering me and I can't get to the sink to wash up. And I'll put them back in when I see movement or in a couple of minutes anyway.
Okay.
Still nothing doing, eh?
Nope, in 2 minutes, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
I just hope, I put something in the chat, wherever they are, they're
Yeah,
safe and sound.
absolutely. I mean, probably the Gaza guys wouldn't have power or
Right,
internet at the moment, the way things are being reported. But it should be all right in Italy and in India.
right.
No, God.
Calling it in a minute. I'm gonna call it in 1 more minute,
Okay.
but it was good catching up with you.
Yeah, it was good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, things have been kind of really hectic.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm running into my busy season now. Oh, I could show you
Yeah,
something on my phone. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Stand by to be nothing.
whatever.
What I was doing yesterday.
All right.
I was over having a photo shoot.
Okay.
I'm going to be on that boat in the background as their Santa in the Santa's Grotto. It's like a fake Mississippi steamer they've got over at Henley. And
Yeah,
it's lovely 'cause
somebody,
you see the chimney stacks there.
yes.
They collapse, they come right down so it can go under bridges. Because they do nothing, they're just decorative.
Well, that's ingenious.
Yeah. But isn't that a nice suit?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I've been asked if I will do Santa this year. I usually won't do Santa,
Right.
but I'm giving it some consideration because between funds at the moment.
Yeah, so the money would be handy.
Yes.
That's what
But
I
it
always
might
think
cause
about it.
confusion.
Yeah. As well
that's
as loving it, the money's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind you, I got someone pulled out this very week. I was doing the first week of December, going around children's cancer wards
Right.
for one of our newspapers over here. And they suddenly came to me yesterday, well, last night, and said, we've approached an agency about getting a Santa, because I'd given them a quote, which for the week's work, being away from home and traveling around the country, came to about the equivalent of $6,000. They said, we've been talking to an agency, Ministry of Fun, and they say we can hire you through them for $1,200. So we're going to do that.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. Yeah. 1,200. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's double. That's good.
No, 6,000.
Oh, you said 6,000. They
Now,
said,
now 1,200 for the week. And I said, well, they wouldn't have said that. It's not true. And I checked with the agency in between. We said, no, we never said that. We just said we could probably find them a Santa. And because it's for working with children, Santas will do it cheaply. And we can find them Santas in each of the cities so they don't have to travel and be away from home.
right.
And we said we charge £200. That's about what, $240 a day for the Santas. But we never said they could have you because we didn't know your availability. And of course, the people who knew my availability was the newspaper. That was all a bit of a naughty. So I
Right.
told them, if the Ministry of Fun can get you a Santa for that money, say yes, please, and grab them, because that's a ridiculous price and I can't do it for that price.
No, I agree. You know, I once had someone who wanted me to bring my kids and myself to the city. And they were talking about, we got money for you. And they offered me $50.
Mm.
And $50 won't even pay for the train one way or the bus one way to that
No.
particular city. And I said, they're not serious.
No.
That was very disrespectful.
Yeah.
All right, it is
Oh,
now
Yeah.
12:38. I'm going to call it. You were saying?
Yeah, I was just saying it was upsetting because I really wanted to do it, but you know, you can't undercut yourself. And I
No,
said,
that's one of the things
I
I have to watch out for.
and I said to the agency, I'm not prepared to compete with you, and I definitely can't compete on price.
See,
Oh look, I didn't do a good enough
Yeah.
job on the pot.
Yeah, Dad. You didn't
Matt's
get
had to
all
come
the
up.
stuff out of it. It's full of
It was a just yellow stain.
that stain. If it comes out without much effort, it's not a stain.
Well, Brother C can confirm to you, he saw me clean it
No, he didn't.
Badly.
He saw you get it wet. He didn't see you clean it.
This is what I have to put up with. He should get his own kitchen brigade, not me.
See,
Make my food any-
I will do better. I will do better.
all
Okay.
right. It's
We're calling it, yeah.
1:39, and none of the youngins have joined us, so I'm gonna call it. I trust that they're all safe and sound, especially the
Oh,
ones in Gaza.
Okay. Yeah.
And we will try this again next week. In the meantime, what do we have coming up? I don't have that in front of me. Let me see if I can find out.
There'll be children's stories on Friday, and I'm not sure this Sunday might be a world storytelling round. I'm not sure. I get
Right.
confused.
So, yeah, we do have stories for children coming up this Friday. I'm not sure who the teller is, but you can always check the site. And we might have story round coming up this Sunday. Unfortunately, I don't think oh no, I have a show on Sunday, so I won't be there.
Oh, congrats.
But I look forward to the next one. In the meantime, I'm wishing everybody safe passage and a blessed day. Take care.
Thanks, Bubsy. See you then. Cheerio.
Take care.
And you. Be good. Be great.
Yes, you too. Enjoy the meal.
Absolutely. Cheers then.
All right, Waleed, I guess we're going to call it. You take care, stay safe. Give everybody my regards. And as always, see out.